name is Manuel Hernandez. I'm the president of the Latino Merchants Association of New Jersey. And I'd like to welcome everybody, all the Latino leaders, all the African American leaders that gathered here today to denounce the situation that's been happening in the city of Trenton. Today, on the month of Hispanic heritage, it would never cross our mind that we'd be standing over here on the steps of City Hall demanding equality, demanding to be respected, and demanding to be counted on the city of Trenton. We are here on the step to defend our Latino brothers, our community at large, and anybody else that have to do with the city of Trenton. Councilwoman Robin Vaughn across the line several occasions with racist remarks and homophobia, anti-Jewish comments, and even comments about African American colleagues and city employees. We think enough is enough. We don't need to be referred as a banana republic like she did, and we have a recording of that. This kind of behavior, with this kind of behavior, something must be done. She has offended our community several times. And we are tired of being treated like that and disrespect by some of city officials and some of the elected officials in the city of Trenton. The Latino community deserves a whole lot more than that. We own at least 80% of all the small businesses throughout the city of Trenton. We are the heart of Trenton. We have supported the economy of Trenton for years, and she also disrespected the other day business administrator, Mr. Adam Cruz, too, asking him if he speak English or not. You know, she only did that because he's a Latino brother, and somebody had to put a stop at this. So we're calling on City Council President, we're calling on City Council Vice President, and we're calling on all the council members to do something about it. She must at least be censured. We asking for her resignation. We asking for her to be censured, and we are asking for her to apologize to the Latino community here. It's been 2 or 3 times we have called us names and all of that. This city don't deserve that. This city deserves unity, and we should all work together to bring the city back to what it used to be on the glory days of the city of Trenton. So I'm going to invite a couple of other speakers over here. One of them is Jenna. Jenna got the first. Come on. She have all the remarks.
Hello, everybody. Thank you all for coming out here today for this very important segment that needs to be said, needs to be spoken. West Ward Councilwoman Robin Vaughn has a history during her term in office of spewing hateful rhetoric towards her colleagues, the mayor, administrative bodies, and the general public. We stand here as a united front to say that we do not accept this. She has now attacked the Latino community several times. She has called out the business director by asking him if he speaks English on more than one occasion. She has referred to Latino businesses here in the city as banana republics. If you are not certain of what that means, it is derogatory in nature. The governor and the lieutenant governor of New Jersey have asked that the councilwoman step down. We are here to ask that she give us and all other members of the community, regardless of race, creed, religious preference, and sexual orientation, equal respect. She was elected by her West Ward constituents to represent them for the entire city and to help make sound decisions for the city's greater good. We ask that if Councilwoman Robin Vaughn will not step down, that she do her job as she was elected to do and leave the hateful rhetoric out of her duties. Thank you.
Now I would like to call Mr. James Allen.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is James G. Allen. I am a West Ward resident. I was also part of the Recall Robin Vaughn membership. We tried our very best to do this because of the leadership we deserve in the city of Trenton, especially in the West Ward. It is now time to stop the nonsense. Demand our leadership to perform as leaders. I stand on the recall committee. I asked the residents of West Ward if they want to come back again. We will go back to recall her. It is time for her to stop disrespecting all human beings. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Adams. I'd like to call to the microphone Mayor Rico Shore.
Thank you, Manny, and I want to welcome you to City Hall, and as you can see all around you, what a diverse population Trenton is made up of. And whether it's black, brown, white, whether it's religion or ethnicity or even sexual orientation, no one should be treated with disrespect and singled out because of their singleness. But what I really am appalled at is we should be celebrating Adam Cruz. He's the business administrator who single-handedly brought us a 0% local property tax increase for the third budget cycle. And yet, we have a councilwoman who's chosen to disparage him based on his ethnicity. This is not something that he deserves. Adam is a hard worker, and all of our city workers all deserve to be treated with respect. So I would just call in this environment of toxicity, we all need to tone it down. We all need to work together. We all need to love together and make sure that we focus on the important things. Getting the crime down, getting economic development generated, getting our water system running. Not to be completely always distracted by these incidents. So we all need to stand together. Everybody should be celebrating Adam and not trying to destroy our political environment. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'd like to call Councilman Joe Harrison, who has been working real hard for the city of Trenton.
Thank you, Manny. First off, I'd like to say this isn't the first time that my council colleague has made this kind of comment. This is out of control. Now she's making comments about Latinos being a banana republic. When does the racism stop? I agree with the governor and lieutenant governor, she needs to go. If you're going to represent this city, you represent the city, all the people. This is Hispanic Heritage Month, and for you to have the disrespect that go around and continually do this, you shouldn't be lucky enough to sit on that seat to represent the people of this great city. You're an embarrassment to this city, and you're an embarrassment to everybody that's standing behind me. For you to continually make these comments, you're an embarrassment. So I agree with the governor, lieutenant governor, the councilwoman from the West should step down. This is an embarrassment. It's been over and over again, continuously attacking Adam Cruz again. Ask him if he understands English. Not once, not twice. It's the third time. When does it stop? It doesn't, because she doesn't think she's doing anything wrong. This same comment, the Banana Republic, was uttered last night in an ABC meeting by her again. So this just continues going on and on and on. She must go. The people of the West Ward deserve better representation. They do not deserve somebody that has so much hatred in their heart. Thank you, and God bless this great city.
Thank you, Mr. Harrison. There is a whole lot more than that, you know. As we go around the city with the Latino merchants doing community service and serving food for lunch for the homeless and for the people in need during the pandemic, I haven't even seen one time Councilwoman Robin Vaughn doing any community service. I haven't seen her in any clean out. You know, the Latino merchants, the Latino communities, and all our African American brothers, we've been all over the place trying to help, trying to bring the city up and clean up around the city. The city needs every one of us. You understand? We don't need that rhetoric of racism, the homophobic, anti-Jewish, anti-whatever. We don't need any of that. We need for all to come together and work together in order to bring the city back. The city needs us. We don't need this type of rhetoric. I'm going to have Jenna back over here with the final remarks.
Thank you, Manny. As Manny stated, as Councilman Joe Harris has stated, as our mayor has stated, the Latino community, as you see these people standing behind us, the Latino community, these individuals have been on the forefront, always helping the community, always giving back. And to have their names run through the mud, be blatantly disrespected, and not be revered as the staple to the community of the city of Trenton that they are, is a massive slap in the face, and we are not going to stand here and tolerate it. And that is our purpose for being here today. We have no hate in our hearts. We just want to be united together because we cannot move this city forward unless we are working together. It is not only the hateful remarks that Ms. Robin Vaughn gives out, it is also her lack of functionality in moving this city forward. It's decision-making practices that she has made sitting on the dais. So, again, we just want to make sure that the Latino community is well respected and that all of the community, all of the city of Trenton understands that we are in partnership. We want to work together. We want to be recognized for the good works and all of the revenue that we bring back to this city. So once again, thank you all for being here, and we hope that you share our sentiments.
All right, guys, thank you everybody for coming here today. And
Can somebody explain exactly what the context of the Banana Republic comment was, what it was surrounding, and for the edification of the public?
she was referring, she introduced a resolution trying to take our headquarters back from us. She thought we had it for free from the current mayor, which we've done. We rent our headquarters from the city of Trenton during the Eric Jackson era. So she introduced a resolution trying to take that back from us. And we didn't have our paperwork, you know, not that we didn't have it in order, filed with the city, but we had the paperwork. But she introduced a resolution trying to take it back. And when they were discussing the resolution, she said, Latino Americans, you have the paperwork in order, blah, 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 that this is not a Banana Republic. We have the recording of that. We offered the recording from the city. So we have the recording of that.
When was that comment made? When was that comment made?
Yeah, well, she made another comment today during the ABC, last night during the ABC meeting, referring to one of the Latino business owner that has a liquor license here. She referred him as like this is not a Banana Republic again.
And just for the edification of the public, can you kind of explain why that term is offensive to the Latino community?
Well, all Latino community is like calling, one of our brothers the N-word. It's the same thing. You don't call Latino, like we don't, we're a little bit educated, some of us work in the fields and all of that, and a lot of our countries produce banana, but we don't come from no Banana Republic.
Just to clarify, the term Banana Republic refers to a country that's rather poor, that depends on one export, like bananas or something, in order to keep their country going. It has no other sources. That's what Banana Republic refers to.
Any other questions? All right, no. Thanks everybody for coming here today. Really appreciate it. Thank you. And this is for the better of Trenton.